You've heard it before, skip your daily coffee, and you'll save enough for a house deposit. This advice puts all the blame on your small spending habits, ignoring the bigger picture. The reality? Stagnant wages, soaring housing costs, and expensive childcare are the real culprits, not your occasional treat. Skipping lattes might save a few $100s a year, but it won't fix systemic issues squeezing the middle class. Focusing on tiny cuts distracts you from the real levers that can change your financial life. It's time to stop obsessing over pennies and start focusing on the pounds. Don't let guilt over small pleasures blind you to the bigger financial forces at play. Let's look at what really matters for your money. Most financial advice is written for the wealthy. Think investment strategies, tax loopholes, and maximizing returns on already substantial assets. These articles and books assume you have a cushion, a safety net, and plenty of options. Or, on the other end, advice is aimed at those starting from nothing, urging extreme sacrifice, penny pinching, and a total overhaul of your lifestyle just to get by. But what about the middle class? You have a steady job, real responsibilities, and a life you want to enjoy, not just survive. You're not looking for get-rich-quick schemes, but you also can't relate to advice meant for millionaires or those in crisis. Advice like, save 20% of your income or invest for the long term, assumes you have spare cash after covering essentials, debt, and maybe even helping family. But for many, that's just not the case. The reality is rising costs for groceries, gas, and housing outpace your income, leaving you stuck between just getting by and ever getting ahead. Generic advice doesn't address the stress of earning a decent salary, but still feeling broke, or the anxiety of watching your paycheck disappear before the month ends. The middle class is left out, with no practical guidance for their unique challenges, caught in the middle, with no clear path forward. You're not destitute, but you're not comfortable either. You're working hard, but it never seems to be enough. It's time for advice that actually fits your life, realistic, practical, and tailored to your reality. Let's close that gap together. Before we continue, remember to hit that subscribe and like button. The cut your spending crowd loves to show how skipping coffee adds up to thousands over decades. They'll tell you that every latte, every small treat, is a roadblock to your financial freedom. It sounds logical, tiny savings, multiplied over years, must surely make you rich, right? But these calculations ignore inflation, emergencies, and the reality that you can only cut so much. Life throws curveballs, unexpected car repairs, medical bills, or sudden rent hikes that no amount of skipped coffees can cover. You can't shrink your way to wealth when rent, food, and transport eat up most of your budget. For many, the essentials already consume nearly everything, leaving little left to trim. Focusing on tiny expenses is like bailing water while ignoring the hole in your boat. The real leaks are often much bigger and harder to patch with penny pinching alone. Worse, it creates a mindset of scarcity and guilt, making you miserable and likely to give up. Constantly denying yourself small joys can drain your motivation and happiness. Life isn't about deprivation, it's about living well. True financial health means enjoying moments with friends and family, not just counting every penny. Instead of asking, what can I cut? Ask, how can I earn more? Focus on building skills, finding new opportunities, and increasing your income. There's a hard limit to saving, but no limit to earning. Your potential to grow your income is far greater than your ability to cut costs. Shifting from cutting costs to increasing income is the real game changer. It's the mindset that leads to lasting wealth and freedom. Expand your resources, don't just shrink your life. Choose growth over restriction, and watch your possibilities multiply. So what actually works when it comes to building a better financial future? With so much advice out there, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or unsure where to start. Start by focusing on increasing your income, negotiate a raise at work, learn new skills that boost your value, or take a course to open up new opportunities. You can also start a side hustle, whether it's freelancing, selling handmade goods, or driving for extra cash. There are more ways than ever to earn on your own terms. Even a few $100 extra a month can make a bigger impact than constantly cutting out small treats or feeling deprived. It's about adding, not just subtracting. Next, build a small emergency fund, aim for $1,000 to cover life's surprises, and avoid falling into high-interest debt when the unexpected happens. Then, attack high-interest debts like credit cards. These debts can drain your finances and keep you stuck, so make them a priority. Paying these off is a guaranteed win. Every dollar you pay down is money you keep for yourself, not the bank. Only after that, start investing. Even $25 a month in a low-cost index fund is enough to build the habit and start growing your wealth for the future. Automate your savings and investments so you don't have to think about it. Consistency beats perfection, and small steps add up over time. Forget the old playbook. This is about practical, realistic steps for real life, not outdated rules that don't fit your situation. Focus on what you can control: your income, your debt, and your habits. Set clear goals and track your progress, no matter how small. Build momentum, not just spreadsheets. Celebrate your wins, learn from setbacks, and keep moving forward. That's how you move forward, one smart, practical step at a time, building a future that works for you and your family. The real goal isn't billionaire status, it's financial stability and control. A rich life means freedom, to leave a bad job, handle emergencies, or enjoy time with family. This is achievable for the middle class, but it takes a new mindset. Reject guilt-driven, penny-pinching advice that doesn't fit your reality. Focus on your earning power, your skills, and your strategy. You can't control the economy, but you can control your plan. Stop worrying about coffee. Start building your own version of a rich life. The financial world may overlook you, but you don't have to.